Lets the three fly. Count that one. Wiggins has got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Courtney Lee is on the wing. Lee with another miss.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Here's Wiggins. 12 points for him. And it's Budinger in the corner. Now the dish to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
There were a lot of hopeful Minnesota fans thinking they had a chance at the playoffs last year early, but injuries and slumps derailed their season.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. Well, it doesn't seem that long ago, but it's been a decade, Clark, a decade since the Wolves were in the playoff situation.
Time moves on, you know that, Kevin. It races by. Hard to believe they were a postseason lock for much of the late 90s and early 2000s.
There's a guy named Kevin Garnett that was there help that cause.
Yes, sir.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
To the left wing. Budinger with it. Lee outside. Tries to snap the cold streak, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And another thing they've been doing right is converting a lot of second chance opportunities. I love the hustle and the effort.
Tony Allen's checked in for Memphis. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. It was a little strange to see a coaching change for the Grizzlies last year after they were a playoff team, but it worked out for them.
Yeah, I was surprised by that as well. I thought Lionel Hollins did a terrific job. A lot of people questioned what they were thinking, making that switch, but they were able to keep the momentum going after losing Gasol for a segment of the season due to a knee injury.
Leno Udrich, he's checked in for Courtney Lee. Bennett's checked in for Minnesota. Lean comes in for Chase Budinger.
And for the Grizzlies, changing their head coach prior to last season, it can be a big risk, but they needed to do something, they felt, and it worked out well for them.
Well, with Memphis, when you change coaches, particularly after a playoff run, it doesn't always work out in your favor. Denver found that out last year, but things went well for the Grizzlies even after a slow start.
Outside Conley. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. And Udrich kicks to Gasol. Good. Gasol's got 9.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Having a chance here to check out how the Grizzlies ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in opponent offense, 4th in fewest turnovers per game. And they were a top 10 team in field goal shooting. Pretty impressive.
I just like the way they got after it defensively. You talked about the fact they were in the top 5 in the league in opponents' points per game. So this is a club that had a plan each and every night, and they executed that plan. They played really hard. They played together. They covered up for one another. And all in all, that was an excellent defensive. Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
Shoots a 3, and it's Lure with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's Koufos. It's good. This time the assist from Udrih. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
Second personal foul.
And a moment now to check out the lowdown on the numbers for Michael Conley. Solid numbers last season. Last season put up about 17 points per game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And he really brings that offensive firepower to this team. Finding ways to score is his specialty.
Yeah, that's his identity, Steve, among other contributions, obviously. But the ability to make plays that put up points, that's a major weapon in his arsenal.
First free throw is good.
You know, if you look back at the Grizzlies season last year, it'd be hard not to say it was a case of them not getting out of the gate as strongly as they wanted to, and then the injury to Gasol creating a situation where they never quite fully caught up.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Young's checked in for Wiggins, and Daniels subbed in for Williams. Udrih hits them both. The guys talking about Memphis again. They were a team that many thought had a chance to finish in the top half of the Western Conference. But, Steve, they ended up just sneaking into the playoffs.
But what a run they went on after the All-Star break when they got healthy. You know, they looked like they were dead in the water, but they won enough games after the break to get to that 7th spot. And we know how tough the Western Conference was.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Gentlemen, as you know, Andrew Wiggins was taken as the first overall pick of a talented 2014 class, but should have no problem with the pressure. He's been hyped as the next big thing for quite some time. He said, I think playing at Kansas really prepares you for this. You're basically treated like a rock star wherever you go. I think that really translates to the NBA. Gentlemen?
Unlimited potential, Doris. Thank you very much.
Well, you know, for teams in the NBA nowadays, it's all about getting bang for your buck. I mean, Mike Conley out of Ohio State, one of the great value contracts in the league, and with all the analytics and general managers looking for value, Memphis happy to have an all-star caliber player like him still locked up through 2016.
Udrih. Here's Koufos. No good. Good defensive work there by Young. There's the pass to Levine. He kicks it to Daniels. Misses the 3. Here's Udrih. From midcourt, no good. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Timberwolves lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
How about Wiggins in this 15 points that he sprayed home? 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
Memphis trailing here. Zebo and Marc Gasol are up front. Conley and Lee, they're the backcourt. And it's Allen in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And Williams, here we go. And Zhang kicks to Young. The fadeaway. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Conley dishes to Randolph. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. It's a close game here in Memphis. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Wiggins with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dang. Can't hit.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Lee outside. Feeds it to Randolph. Uses both hands to smack it down. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Thaddeus Young is a left-hander out of Georgia Tech. Only played 1 year in college and has really rounded into a nice pro. He's a very unique player. He's a face-up, slashing power forward with a lightning-quick first step. And he's really hard to keep in front.
Poke loose. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Young with the ball. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Young's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. And Thaddeus Young able to outquick most of his opponents, especially Steve in transition.
Yeah, nice spin move getting to the rim and a creative finisher in close. He's got the hook, the scoop, the floater. And this guy's dangerous in a lot of different ways.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And for Memphis, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Pass to Gasol. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
And the Timberwolves call time.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Minnesota making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Here's Levine. He's got 6. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Wiggins. Mike Conley with the rebound.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
That's good. And now a 4-point Memphis lead. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And Young, here we go. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here. Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Green's checked in. And Minnesota has possession. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Lets it fly. And it's Wiggins missing.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
The drive by Lee. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Lee's got 5 points so far.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Man, it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. You got to play hard, guys. Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
And it's Conley penetrating. Gasol. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Wiggins. Started by Green. Now here's Wiggins.